Hi everybody, we are currently camping, so I thought now would be the perfect time to show you things that I bring for my dogs while we are on the road in our motorhome. I usually don't bring this much stuff, but for this video I wanted to show you some products that are shelf stable and also really healthy for your dog. I have a lot of food, I have treats, leashes, collars, shampoo, all of that stuff. If you're new here, be sure to subscribe to my channel. I have 2 dogs and I love to share any kind of dog content I can. We also have our motorhome, so I like to share our travels as well. Let's go ahead and get into the video. So starting off with food, I love OC Raw. They have raw patties as well, but they also have the freeze-dried as well, which is obviously really nice when you are camping. My favorite thing about this food is it does not have fish, and Duke is very sensitive to fish. He can have a little bit, but then if he has too much, he will get like yeast in his ears and bumps. So I try to stay away from fish. So that's why I really love OC Raw, and it's honestly really affordable. So I always bring this with me every time we go out. And some more food, I have Northwest Naturals. The dogs love Northwest Naturals. I primarily feed this to Bronco. This one is the beef recipe. This is freeze-dried. They also have frozen. This one is the turkey recipe, so the boys love both of these. And then Vital Essentials also has some really great food as well. Of course, Vital Essentials also has frozen food too, but I always try to stock up on the freeze-dried. And of course, we always bring our Dr. Harvey's. Duke has been absolutely loving this stuff. And it's a big bag and it can make quite a bit of meals. So if we're on the road for a while, this will last us quite some time. The ingredients are really good. And you add your own oil, like fish oil or coconut oil, things like that. So this also doesn't have fish in it or anything really that will irritate his skin or his ears or anything like that. So I love Dr. Harvey's. And going along with my Dr. Harvey's, I also freeze dry my own bone broth. You could add water to Dr. Harvey's, but Duke really loves when I add bone broth. So I actually freeze dried my own bone broth. If not, I would have to put the bone broth in the fridge and freezer. And if you know anything about motorhomes, you know that the fridge and freezers are typically pretty small. So to save room in the fridge, I just freeze dried my own. This is just elk bone broth. And then I just mix it with warm water when I'm ready. And it makes it so much easier and I don't have to put it in the fridge. Moving on to more things that are shelf stable that are also freeze dried. We have freeze dried raw goat's milk. This is from Shepherd Boy Farms. This is a new product, I'm pretty sure, and I am so excited to try this out. I haven't used it yet because I wanted to show it in this video. We have the Super Fruit Blend. This is a medley of organic blueberries, cranberries, bananas, and mango. And then we also have the Golden Blend, which is a medley of organic pumpkin, butternut squash, sweet potatoes, and oranges. We just have the classic goat's milk. This is just raw milk from pasture-fed goats, raised without antibiotics or hormones. And lastly, we have the Super Greens Blend, which is a medley of organic kale, spinach, broccoli, and green beans. You can actually, if you don't want to use all of this, you can just pour out a little into what you're going to use and mix it with water. Or you could just sprinkle it on top, honestly. So I'm really excited for these. It's really nice that you don't have to refrigerate these. So that way, if you are trying to save space in the fridge like I am, it works out really well. Next up is another food item, but I actually use it as treats or toppers. This is also from Vital Essentials. This is the freeze-dried raw protein mix-in. This is the rabbit recipe. And my dogs love this. They are the perfect size for training. So that's why I pack these in their single ingredients so it will not bother Duke. And for some more treats, I have some Northwest Naturals freeze-dried beef heart. Again, single ingredient. My dogs love them. Great for training, great for putting on top of food or anything like that. And these 2 treats are from Charlie Bear. These ones are the grain-free meaty bites. And these are just beef liver and apples. So they are kind of cubed. So these are also really great for training. These ones are the grain-free crunch. These are peanut butter and banana flavor. And I actually use these to put in their brain games. They are the perfect circles and they fit so well inside of their brain games. And of course, they don't have to be refrigerated or anything like that. And they are great ingredients. They're also less than 3 calories per treat. But I'm trying to have like mental stimulation games for the dogs. I don't want to feed them a whole bunch of treats that aren't good for them. So it's really nice that these are less than 3 calories per treat. For another treat that is more like a longer lasting chew, I have these collagen chews from Frankly, and the dogs have been loving these. They actually have different flavors. This one is just the beefy chew sticks, and I haven't opened these ones yet. Dogs have tried this one from the store. I usually just buy 2 at a time, so I've never bought a pack like this. This was really great, so that way I had a bunch on hand. And another great treat from Frankly is these original beef chews. So this one is actually the chicken flavor, and it just comes with 4 rolls, so it will take the dogs a little bit longer to chew through them. So it's beef hide, and then it has dehydrated chicken broth. And their products are 100% made in the US, which is really nice. And I'm so excited to give these to the dogs. Okay, this one, I have been waiting to use this, but I wanted to show it in this video. This is Bear freeze-dried raw meal mixers. I actually talked about this in a previous video, but I wanted to bring this on our trip because I'm just so excited for it. So it's limited ingredient, there's no fish added. It's freeze-dried, so you just add your water or your bone broth, or you can just put it as a topper as is, and it'll be just like a crunchy little topper. So this is the Bear freeze-dried raw meal mixers, and we got the chicken. And then moving on to hygiene products, Duke, again, like I've said, he gets ear issues, but while we're out, sometimes they'll get like dirt or sand in their ears. So I really like having these herbal wipes on hand. They are individually packed, so they just look like this, so then they don't dry out or anything like that while we're traveling. And they are moistened, so it doesn't really hurt. Like if he had a sore in his ear or anything like that, it won't really bother him. It's more soothing for him, which is really nice. And these are from Animal Essentials. And if his ears get really bad, I also packed this Veterinary Formula Clinical Care ear therapy, and he doesn't really love stuff being squoze into his ear. So we usually try to put it on a cotton ball and then kind of get down in his ear. But sometimes he does need something like this. So I packed this just in case, because honestly with Duke, you just never know when he's going to need something done to his ears. I recently just bought this while we were on this trip. Actually, I meant to buy some before this trip, but I forgot. So while we were at the store, I thought I might as well just pick it up, so that way I have it on hand. This is blood stop powder, and where we're at right now, there's like a little, it's the Colorado River, so there's sand and there's like seashells and things like that. And dogs' paws bleed a lot if they do get cut open or anything like that. So I wanted to have this on hand just to be safe, because where we're at right now, there's not like a vet right next door or like an emergency vet within like a couple miles of us. So I wanted to have something on hand just in case anything were to happen. We have something to temporarily hold us over until we can get help. I also have gauze and stuff like that packed as well. So it's just always good to have some sort of first aid on hand for yourself and for your pets while you're out on the road. And we do have an outdoor shower for the dogs, just depending on where they're at. I don't really use the outdoor shower for them. I just don't want to be disrespectful and have like soapy water with my dog's hair like running down wherever we're parked. I don't know, it just kind of depends where we're at. So this trip I actually gave them a bath in our shower. Sometimes they do need to get a bath if they're like rolling in the dirt or the sand or things like that. I packed the Skout's Honor shampoo. I love their shampoo. I've been using their shampoo for years. It doesn't bother Duke's skin. Again, he has sensitive skin. So I packed this, and I love the scent. I love all of their scents. My favorite is Dog of the Woods, I think, but I love this scent as well. And where we are right now, we don't have any type of bugs or anything like that, but we are going to California, and you just never know what you're going to experience where you're going, especially when it's a new place. Like, we've never been to the place we're going before. So I actually packed this Super Remedy shampoo with aloe. It's an alternative to pesticide shampoo. So it contains natural oils, aids the relief of itching due to flea and tick infestation. And Duke has sensitive skin, and if he were to experience anything like that and we had to use some sort of medication or anything like that, and his skin were to get dry or anything, I have this on hand as well. I know I always talk about Duke, but Bronco, his stomach like hardly ever bothers him. His skin hardly ever bothers him, so it's always Duke that I have to worry about. And this shampoo is from Nature's Specialty. They actually have a lot of different shampoos that we've used before. This was just the one that we packed with us on this trip, and I really like it because of the size. Another grooming product I really love is these Earth-rated dog wipes. I've been loving these. We've already used them. I have 2 packs at home as well. We've gone through like a pack and a half before. I really like these wipes if we just need to wipe the dog's paws down after going for a walk, or again, the beach and the sand, things like that. Like we went to a little pizza place the other day, so it's just a lot of foot traffic, so I just want to clean their paws and belly off after they've been laying in a place that's very busy. And of course, from Earth-rated, I also have their poop bags. These ones are the lavender scented poop bags. I love these poop bags. They are some of my favorite, and I always had to have poop bags on hand, so I packed these as well. I bought these collars after, not our last trip, but the trip before. They just are LED collars, and they are rechargeable. They have a few different modes. I'm not going to turn them on because I think it'll be weird in the camera lighting, but they do light up. And so we have this blue one and this neon green one. So it's really nice if we're taking them out to go to the bathroom at night or go for a walk, things like that, to have a lighted collar. I am down to my last few products. I always pack hoodies for the dogs. Like where we're at, it's really cold at night, like while we're sleeping, and then pretty chilly in the morning, but then during the day it's really warm. So just in case, especially at night while the dogs are sleeping, or if they're going out in the morning, I really like to pack their hoodies. So these ones are from Spark Paws. They are fleece lined and they are very, very nice. I also have this raincoat for Duke. He does not like when the rain touches him. So this is a raincoat also from Spark Paws. It hasn't rained here yet. I don't think it's going to rain where we're going in California, but you just never know. So I always like to bring this just in case. And then this last jacket I packed, it's actually a new jacket. We just bought it while we were at Tractor Supply. It was just so cute. We couldn't not get it. This is a fleece Carhartt jacket, and it looks so cute on Duke. He's not really the biggest fan of jackets. I think they make him itchy because he always tries to like rub up against things or roll around. But this one was just so cute, and it's pretty heavy duty, so that way if it did get really cold, it would keep him warm. And more attire, I have dog shoes. These are from Wagwear. I've been needing to get another pair so that way Bronco and Duke both have a pair. I think these fit both of them, but you just never know what kind of terrain you're going to be in, if there's going to be a lot of rocks. Duke has very sensitive feet walking through rocks, especially like the smaller type rocks. So I brought these, or just in case the pavement is hot or anything like that, I brought these shoes with us. And there's obviously 4 of them, but I'm just showing you the 2. For a food bowl, I have these from Messy Mutts. I have a couple of them. I really like them because they are stainless steel, but they also have these really nice lids. The bowls can stack on top of each other if needed, but I really like these just in case the dogs don't finish their food. I can put it in the fridge, or if we're going for a walk or something, I can put water in this and put the lid on and it won't leak. And I usually just put this in Duke's stroller because we also take a stroller everywhere we go. So it's really nice to have these bowls as well. Pretty sure these are my last products. These are Duke's favorite toys. Like, he has favorite toys to play with around the house, but like when it comes to fetch or like outdoors, these are his favorite outdoors toys. These are from Flingers, and this one is the plush. So you just put the stuffed animal on the end of the stick and you throw it and he will go crazy over it. I think it's the stick that he really loves. I'm not too sure, but he loves these toys, and I thought it was really cute that they have like stuffed animal ones. They also have ones with a ball, and I really like this ball because his slobber doesn't get stuck around the entire ball. It just like easily drips off, and it's easy to rinse as well. So I really like this ball. And I think that is everything for this video. I hope this helped you, give you an idea of what you should pack if maybe you were going on some sort of road trip with your dog, or you're going camping or anything like that. All of these products are shelf stable, which is really nice, and they are all really healthy for your dog as well. If there are things you love packing while you are camping or traveling or anything like that, be sure to drop it down below so that way maybe I can check them out. I hope you found this video helpful. If you like this video, be sure to give it a like, and be sure to follow us on social media for more of our favorite products and just daily adventures. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.